At MediaSilo, we take your security very seriously. That's why we take great steps to protect your account from external threats, and we give you great tools for managing your own internal security. The core of these tools is based around permissions and project access. You can control who in your organization has access to what media and what they can do with it at any given time. So click on your name and go to Administration. You can view all users, and this is the user we've chosen to examine his security settings. If you click on Projects, you can control which projects a user has access to. Right here, you'll see this user has access to the project named Balloons, but not to the ones Birds or Space. When the user logs in, they can't even see the Birds or Space projects because they don't have access to them. A user must be assigned to a project in order to see or interact with anything within that project. The next thing you have to control is permissions. You can control what someone can do within the projects that they have access to. We provide a number of preset permissions for common use cases, and these are a great starting point to customize from. For example, you may not want all your users to be able to delete any assets they find in MediaSilo, so you can simply revoke the permission to delete assets, and the user can't do that. Another common permission you may want to limit is the ability to access source files. Without access to source files, a user can't download anything from your MediaSilo account. These are two ways that you can use permissions to control who has access to what within your MediaSilo account. In addition to controlling access within your MediaSilo account, you're also able to configure your security options for sharing. For example, with quick links, you can decide whether someone needs a MediaSilo account or a password to access your link, as well as limit who can download your assets. You can also track who has viewed your quick links. This is done through the Quick Links pod. Pods are basically MediaSilo's core units of functionality. You access this through the Pods menu, and you can open a pod by dragging it down to the action area on the pod menu. Here, we've opened a Quick Link pod, which you can see on the right. In the pod, you'll see all the quick links you've ever sent. Select one, then right-click on it and choose Analytics. You can see the view history. You can see that someone viewed the asset here in Massachusetts. Because this was a public quick link, you're going to see the recipient as anonymous. If you send it privately, you can see what user viewed it. Finally, in addition to controlling user permissions and sharing settings, we also allow you to enable a security overlay to prevent abuse of your assets. So if you go into your administration tools and click on Account Settings, you're going to want to click on Enable Security Overlay. Once the overlay is enabled, anytime you view a video in MediaSilo, you'll see an overlay with the username, IP address, and date and time of access. This means if someone tries to copy your video using screen capture technology, you'll know exactly who it is and when. These are 3 easy ways that you have to control who has access to your assets and keep your media secure while using MediaSilo.